welcome to Open House Thursday on Your View. I am Murayo Afolabi Brown. Always, I have my co-hosts here. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi, Waike in the building.
Good
Good
morning.
to see you.
I have to tell you I don't know whether it is bad news, good news, any news. Just, I'm doing water therapy because I want to lose weight. Lose weight and it's good for health. So this morning I drank, I think 3.5 bottles. Me and the toilet, we are friends.
3.5 bottles. Why?
They
Like
say
it
it's
says
good
2 glasses of water.
No, they said 4. But they're the 75 cl. I didn't even know I'd had 3 because I had one as soon as I woke up. Then when I was exercising, one. Then the third one on the way here.
At least 2 liters of water every morning.
The half is still upstairs. It's even, see.
It's down.
Myself and toilet. So if I have to run to the sets,
Okay,
you will understand why. No.
Hi, Tokwe, how are you?
I'm very good. Out of sight, out of mind happened to me because for 3 weeks, about a month, the children were on holiday, and so I wasn't passing the express or seeing the highway managers. And so we resumed on Mondays, and I started seeing my people again on the express, and I just see them close to the signboard saying that we're celebrating Lagos at 50, and I feel that if we have such budgets to celebrate our 50th anniversary, I think that our government, we could think of something to get that. People will sweep the roads, but let it not be major highways being swept by human beings. I think we can find a solution to it. There are many intelligent people, resourceful people in Lagos that we can put our heads together and phase out highway managers from the expressway to celebrate Lagos at 50.
Right. Our co-host this morning is Mary, Lady O'Mary. Welcome to the show again.
Thank you very much.
How was your experience on Tuesday?
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
So hopefully we hope to get your views today.
Definitely. And you know, coming to work today, I saw the trailer, the tanker that actually got burnt, and I was thankful that it didn't get worse.
Right.
Because you could imagine the child. Yeah, the child remains really terrible.
Yeah.
You remind me a lot of Sanzi.
Sanzi?
I don't know why. You just remind me of Sanzi.
And they don't look alike, funny enough.
They don't look like
I don't know that they look alike, but there's something about her.
Right.
Her aura, yeah. That's
Right. Well, let's just in the building.
Hello, Mariah.
How you doing?
Fine.
So what happened?
You know what happened? I went to watch a movie yesterday night. It was an interesting movie.
It was?
Yeah.
Is that not why Mariah's husband is not talking to her?
Oh my goodness!
Waike,
going on
we
with
want
this
to
your
just...
Johns.
No, Waike, let me explain.
Why are you going on?
Waike,
What
let
is
me
Johns? Why are you
explain
taking? She has 3 children at home.
I think we've come a long way. When the ladies want to go out, please let the ladies go out. And just have a good time. Men can be jealous sometimes. Yeah, but they can deal with it.
Mr. Brown, I support you, Jerry.
Like, they can't tell you something in camera. And you just
Mariah, don't worry.
You are not Kuku telling me. You are telling other people.
Our next,
heard.
our next outing is dance. We're going to dance all night long.
You better take Mr. Brown with you on this journey.
All right, let's take a break. It's Thursday. We're having fun already. Let's take a break now. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the newspapers. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you very much.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Welcome back. We're going to start with the Punch. PDP and the Civil Liberty Organization attack Buhari over decision to work from home. I'm not harassing your family, President tells Jonathan. Picture here, Venezuelan opposition activists clash with riot police during a march against President Nicolas Maduro. Buhari writes National Assembly seeks $6.9 billion loan for Lagos Calabar Rail. Cause of Adeleke's death yet to be known, says brother. Court released case against Tambuwal election. Here's May suit and May 23rd. Former Aviation Minister Boris Shade dies in UK. Grass cutting probe. Senate panel to grill suspended SGF today. We'll go after foreign firms involved in illicit financial flows, says EFCC. National Assembly suspends budget debate over raid on Goje's home. Saraki, El Rufai instigated Buhari not to pick me as VP, says Tinubu. Afenifere, Agbekoya, Okurumu, others berate Akiolu for snubbing Oni. And outrage as Covenant Varsity suspends students for missing Easter program. So 2 stories. Let's start with the PDP CLO attacking Buhari for working from home, and then we'll talk about the varsity Covenant University.
Yes, please.
Who has that story?
Okay, so the Civil Liberties Organization are making a case of based on the fact that the president has been back in the country for a while, but he has missed 3 fake meetings, and the official press release from the Minister of Information is that he is working from his house. And they are saying, we know that he's not feeling too well. We know that he's 74, and it is expected that he might have some reason not to be okay. But they expect more from the president on the state of his health. That's their own demand. Personally, though, I feel that I want the president to be okay, but we survived 49 days without him very well. Yeah. And I think that if he isn't fit to preside over the affairs of this country with many pending issues that are volatile, he should officially hand over to his VP and take a time out to rest, because he's resting at home. The effect meeting is within the villa.
They're still bringing the files to him, and he's having to think, and so they should let the man rest.
I want to quickly say that, well, he's working from home, it's fine. Covenant University.
I also think it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea working from
I
home.
don't think it's a bad idea, depending when he gets better.
But let's talk about Covenant University.
And he's handed
Why he has
over
that story?
Okay, I
Covenant University, you can take it.
Yeah. The school, the students were going to did not attend the mass during the Easter. They had, I think, 8 different church ceremonies.
Morning night.
And some students, because they were preparing for their exams, missed the mass. Some just didn't go because they were preparing for their exams, not knowing that it was compulsory.
No, they knew it was compulsory, because the school said that every child knew it was compulsory to attend all church services and all.
According to one of the parents, she said they didn't know it was compulsory because she has actually gone on Facebook to register her own complaint.
Okay, let's finish the story that happened. Yes.
Yeah. So they've now they suspended some that came but didn't attend all for, I think, a month.
Yes.
And then the others for one year. Yeah. And that's where the outrage. Students are not protesting, but the parents are. And one of the parents actually said, "Look, are you going to return our school fees to us?"
Yeah. This is not the first time Covenant University is doing something like this. There was a year that final year students were writing their exams, and they were supposed to do like their final ballet one service in the youth chapel, and they did not attend. Those people that did not attend, it took divine intervention. They were prepared to dismiss them at they had written their final exams.
It's important to know.
So I'm saying that if you as a parent, you're taking your child to that kind of a school, know that these are their rules. You understand? And that's why I don't subscribe to private universities in this country, because as far as I'm concerned, it's a glorified secondary school. If a child is not able to stand strong and take decisions when they're in university, when would they be able to take decisions? Is it when they're in their So I'm saying that parents, you already know the rules, so stick to the rules. If you cannot stick to the rules, then pull out your children.
I'm very happy you said that, glorified secondary, because I was going to send my daughter there. When I realized, I think it's Covenant that they still wear uniform. I say,
No, they don't wear uniform.
Which one? Okay,
they only have to wear skirts.
No, there's one of them that wears, maybe skirts and white blouse or something. I was like,
what she said about sending a child to the school made me think of something. You want to send your child to a school. How do you even know what's going on inside? Whenever anything comes out, you hear something that says, "Oh, it's not exactly like this."
Right.
You need to get the
Let's move on. But it's important that I state that the school did say that it was in their. Everybody knows it's compulsory, so we don't miss it. Moving on to the nation, Buhari to Jonathan. I allow the law to take its course. That's concerning his allegations that concerning corruption. Obasanjo, Jonathan, his men turned Boko Haram to ATM. I actually would like to take quotes, especially from Obasanjo. He said Jonathan and his people turned Boko Haram into an industry for making money rather than seek for solution. Boko Haram became an ATM machine for taking money out of the treasury. The former president did say that go and check the results from Kano. The National Assembly result reflected about 800,000 people voted, but the presidential reflected a vote of 1.8 million. Anyway, let's move on to other stories. Cause of Adeleke's death yet unknown. Ex-Minister Babalola Orishade dies at 71, and why President didn't attend FEC meeting. Which story?
Can I quickly talk about Adeleke's death? Because
Yes.
there were rumors that were flying that the doctor that treated him before he was taken to a private hospital was arrested because they alleged that the doctor gave him an overdose of painkillers.
Right.
But the family, the younger brother had come out to say that the autopsy result is not yet out. I think it'll be out in like 2 or 3 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks.
1 or 2 weeks rather. So they will bring the results and then they can ascertain what was the cause of the death.
And the allegation or the suspicion that the doctor who treated him was arrested, that's also not true.
That's not
false.
true.
They
Yes.
said
That's
that
very false,
there's nothing like that happened. Who has the this new book that the editorial chairman of this day
yes.
editorial board, Mr. Olusegun Adeni? This is new book. The name of the book is Against the Run of Play. That's the trending book now because everybody now is saying their own. Tinubu is saying his own in the book. Obasanjo is saying, who has that story?
Even
where
Jonathan,
Yes.
I was able to read that story, and one thing that I need to point out is looking at different things from different people, their feels about issues. For Tinubu, he says that
don't come to the Tinubu one. I think we'll take that. Did we talk about Tinubu? Okay, but go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
for Tinubu, he says that if Tinubu gave a description of what happened in the runoff to the primaries and choosing a vice presidential candidate. For Obasanjo is talking about, okay, this is, Boko Haram, this is what we try to do, and this is the situation on ground. Okay. While Jonathan is pointing out that I don't like the way this government is coming after my family, of which the presidency has said
responded to
we
them.
are not.
That if there is no skeleton in your cupboard, you don't have any.
You don't have anything
And also,
to
the one thing
worry
that's very
about.
important that the former president said, Obasanjo, said very clearly that he warned the ex-president about Alison Madueke that don't engage her. Unfortunately,
Yes,
he did.
he did.
And the fact that,
say.
and he gave his word. He advised him not to run for second term, but he flattered that he got Daddy Gio, Adeboye, and Bishop Oyedepo to come and beg him to allow him to run. And he told that right in front of them. He said, listen, he cannot run, he should not run, because we've already promised the northern leaders that
will have it.
That he would drop it off.
Are we allowed to take tweets? I want to take a tweet from
No, we
him,
cannot
okay?
take it. Let's move on to Vanguard. Buhari to Jonathan, fear not if you have no skeletons. I think Uwa mentioned that. Jonathan, from the beginning, was too small for the presidency. That's summing it up what Obasanjo was saying concerning 2011 elections. Court orders interim forfeiture of patient Jonathan's $5.8 million. No cause for alarm over Buhari's health, says APC governors. Cause of my brother's death unknown, says DG Adeleke. And Buhari now working from home, says Lai Mohammed. The court has forfeited, they actually granted an ex parte application to forfeit the $5.8 million, which initially was given to her, but then I think within 24 hours the EFC applied for an ex parte.
I'd like to take the picture on the cover of
members of the
Vanguard.
Islamic movement of Nigeria and
Yeah,
followers
they're
of
protesting. Has been in jail for over 500 days or 500 days.
Wow.
No trial, nothing. He's just been in detention. I don't know about the movement. I don't know much about it. But I think that everybody deserves his day in court. It is not a military government. They should actually take this guy to court or release him.
Right. Same thing with Asuki.
The same thing with Dasuki.
All right.
This is not military. This is civilian.
Let us take a break. Unfortunately, we can't take any on the phone to run out of time. When we come back, it's Thursday. We're discussing, can a woman have it all? That's our hot topic today. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Yes, thanks for staying with us. So it's Thursday. We're talking about family, relationships, and from the fairy tale of adolescence to the reality of adulthood, a woman is trained to feel that she has not made it in life if she is not married and have children. There is a general perception and notion in our society that when a woman is successful, the question often asked is she married? And the response is no. The next question will be, so who will marry her now? And when one is married and accomplished, people fear that the family will suffer the brunt, as it's opined that successful women can't keep a home. It is either their career or their family. They can't have them both. That's the perception. In a male-dominating society like ours, is it possible for a woman to have it all? Give us your view on, you can call us 070-8066-8014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag TVC, your view TVC, so we can read your tweets. Right, ladies, can you have it all? Who wants to go first?
Can a man have it all? That's the first question.
Right.
If a man can have it all, why can't a woman have it all?
Okay.
The issue of women having it all is something that I feel has been overflogged. The first decision you need to make as a woman is the man you marry. And that's why I always say that marriage is a contract, it's a mutual agreement. If it's not working out, then you both need to sit down and talk about it, or you find a way to mend or dissolve. The thing is this, when you're talking about a woman having it all, it's hard enough for a woman to be a woman. Monthly enough.
It's not hard enough for a man to be a man?
It's not hard. It's hard enough for a man. But we always look at it as, oh, the man should have it easy because the woman is this. People forget that the issue of women being domesticated is actually very recent. It had to do with when men had to go out alone. And from recent research also that I did, it had to do with the machinery that had to be operated at some point when industrialization took over. But before that, everybody went to the farm. Or the man had to do this, maybe bring cotton home, the woman finishes. It was always a mutual thing. Right. Let's even come down to Africa.
Okay.
When we talk about African tradition and all, in Africa, the woman had a major role to play, and she never did it alone. We keep talking about how a woman should be superwoman in Africa. It is wrong. Women never did it alone. It was always a communal setting. There was always somebody to assist you. Yeah. So why can't you have it all? Is it your fault if the man cannot afford to get domestic help for you? Right. Or say your family members should come and live? Why should it always be the woman having to bear the brunt?
Right. Let me come to Sokwe.
I've been opportune to speak on this topic on several occasions, like mompreneur, one church or the other, and I always, I have these 3 words I always use everywhere I go to. I say balance, priority, and sacrifice. And I say balance is a myth. Don't think you could balance anything. Your priority is the order of the day for me, and sacrifice is a must for every mother that wants to have a successful life. When I mean balance, I mean that you think that you can successfully run a business entirely by yourself, and then you would still have your home front entirely covered by yourself, or at the same time you think that you can run because what makes a woman? You're a mother, you're a wife, and then you're a woman yourself. So those are your 3 roles. If you want to find balance in all of them, you need assistance, and you need to prioritize what you're doing per time. And there'll be sacrifice involved in all you're doing. At the point in time, you'd have to let go of some things that, okay, so maybe I'll leave business for today because my child isn't feeling fine. But there will be sacrifice. So
you saying we can't have it all then? In other words, you saying we can't have it all?
I'm saying that we can't have it all.
Something has to give.
Something will give. Right. And I think women should be prepared to let something give.
Right.
So that you don't kill yourself thinking that I've not fulfilled life because you've given up something for a while.
Right.
You know, but you have to give something, especially if you want to fulfill the role. But when it comes to the part of saying that marriage is seen as an accomplishment, that's a story for another day. Because
but do men have to give up something to be all?
Men tend to. African men give up family now. We don't. How many men take care of their children as such?
Right.
So we've seen it as the man brings in the money. So that's what they focus on. They give up the family part. Most people will say that I'm closer to.
When you say family, like nurturing part of it.
The nurturing part of the family. Okay. So they marry, and the woman takes care of the family, and they go and find the money. Okay. So, but when we don't expect a man to be all round and perfect in everything. So why do you not expect a woman to be perfect in everything? Who defined
that? Well, let me come to who wants to come. Who wants to jump in here? Who defined which role?
Oh no!
Why are you putting me?
I want to hear all your comments.
Let me come to. Do you really think a woman can have it all? Because she Takwe has said that not necessarily, because something has to give. Do you agree?
I don't think anything has to give, actually. I think a woman can have it all. You see, because what I hear her say is, I think for me, as a woman, you need to, first of all, understand where you're headed. Then when you have that clear understanding, you now look for resources, to make sure that that direction is on course. So having a help, for instance, it doesn't mean that you are letting go of your responsibilities.
Wait, pause for a second. When you say where you are headed, doesn't that sound selfish? That is about you now. Shouldn't you say, okay, where the family, where the kids? I mean, I'm just thinking, is it about me, myself, and I, or is it about the family? Yeah.
You see, in recent times, right. I have come to, I had to step back out of my family space to see, a lot of things that is happening. While we were growing up, because we are 9 in the family, we have 2 boys, 7 girls. My mother she leaves the house as early, as maybe 5, 6 a.m. She would come back 11 p.m. at night. So how did she manage to raise, 9 children? Nobody's in jail. Nobody's doing armed robbery and all that. You understand? Because there were always external bodies and all that. Would you say that she didn't have it all? I think she did. The only thing is that you might consider that, okay, maybe she would have expected.
Career-wise, would she say she had it all?
Of course, she was doing her business and she was making money. She was making money, she was doing her business, and she was able to still take care of her family. She still had children that were doing well. So the only thing is that she set up a machinery in the home front to ensure that everything that needed to be done was being done. So the fact that I want to tell women, the fact that you're not the one doing it does not mean that you are letting go of your responsibility.
Don't feel guilty.
Do you understand? As a working class woman, say you are not the one taking care of your child. As far as you know that the person that you have entrusted the life of your child is competent enough to take care of that child. See it that it is also
at that
you
point,
taking care of that child.
Your priority has moved to focusing on your business and assigning someone to take care of. Then you must analyze it. Because I know someone, a very thriving photographer, that left the shores of this country for 5 years because she needed to monitor her children that relocated to the UK. She sat down with them, left her business. I was talking to her and I was saying that, well, how are you coping? She said, I've spent that this is my 6th year. I'm coming back now and I'm going to continue my business. But I had to focus on my children for those 6 years. But that is sacrifice.
Okay, let Mary come in.
It's
here.
a different thing.
I've not heard your views, but let's come in.
It's a different thing if you actually take time out to take care of the family. But who says that when your children are like 5 years old, like the youngest of them is 5 years old, you can't have a life of your own? You should live for your family. What about you? What about when the children are all grown up? What do you do with your life? You wake up one morning, they're all married, and you're like,
do you have children?
Yes.
You have children?
I have a daughter.
Okay, let me ask this question, because we've been mentioning family, career, children, business, but we're forgetting the spouse. So in all this, the kids are fine, my career is doing well, but the man you married, something is given. You're forgetting about him. That's a major crucial part. So are you paying attention? Because a lot of men cheat on their wives because of things like this. I am a career woman, I'm doing this, my kids are fine. Do you want somebody to go and help you with your husband also? Since you are cuckoo, assigning ways, since you're not the one there. Let's say,
you see, I'm on Tokwe's page in this matter, because I think that women, we have so wanted to, in this new world that we're living in, we want to do everything. We want to have a career, have children, have a husband. I agree, something has to give. You are going to ignore one for the other. Because, look, when I was going on tour, I had to leave my child, because I wanted to go on tour, I had to leave my daughter with my mother. So my daughter became closer to my mother than me. So I gave up something. I didn't even have a husband. So, but can you imagine if I had a husband and I'm leaving my husband for 3 months?
Somebody will give.
Somebody will help me.
Somebody will help me.
Whether you like it or not, somebody will help you help him. So I think, like she said, we have to prioritize.
No, but are you saying that? Because you see, sometimes we silently compare relationships and we compare what should be the norm. I always question this, that why do we need to do any form of comparison? What is the norm?
What am I comparing?
When you are talking about me neglecting my husband, if we are gisting, we are talking, and there is a connection, it's as good as, the other thing that's happened.
Have you seen that article? Wait, have you seen that the man needs it so that he will not be sick?
See, if
21 times.
Wait, you see, that's the thing.
Have you seen
Now,
it?
you just hit
me all this
You
kind
know,
of-
you see, she just hit the nail on the head. You know, I was expecting to bring it out, and she has brought it out. Who told you that it has to be 21 times in a month?
Emma,
I
No,
said,
for
have
goodness
you
sake,
seen
you want to kill
I
somebody?
didn't say it. I said, have you seen it? I didn't say
you
whether,
said it.
listen, I didn't say whether it's necessary. I said, have you seen the article?
No, because
where
I
it
think
says,
sorry, because I think we are
says-
benchmarking. I think we are benchmarking relationships here. You understand the fact that somebody has energy and stamina to do 50 times in a month does not mean that even if you manage to do 10 times in a month, you have not tried.
Right.
I think it is understanding, and I think that even for the few moments that you have to cherish that part of the relationship, enjoy it and love it.
when you
you
go
know.
for 3 months on a tour,
If you
and that means 1 month has gone, you didn't see 5 times. 2nd month, you didn't see 3 times. 3rd month, you didn't see once.
So the marriage
what
is
are
gone.
you saying now? That he doesn't need it for the 3
When
months?
you come, when you come back after
Can we
3 months,
can we
we
switch?
pause
Can we
this
switch
one?
this issue?
Yes, back
Let's let me
to-
come
if,
to
you,
Mary.
if you are working a 9 to 5,
Right.
before you leave home in the morning, you can do the early morning run with your husband.
Okay.
You take.
Do what?
It's possible now.
Walking
You
around.
do. You walk exactly. You take a
around.
walk. Then apart from that,
The
you
breakfast
take care of.
your body's already like,
You take care of your child before you leave home.
Right.
Prepare your kids for school.
Right.
Perhaps it's your husband who
Easier
might
said
have
than
a
done, and
Do you have to
flexible.
wake up at 3 to go for the walk with your husband? So that you can now wake up
That one
at 5
can
to face
take
your
place
child
at
before
1
she goes
a.m.
to
let's
school.
go on a break. We need to switch this conversation, please. This conversation is not going the way
When
I
we
want
come
it
back.
to go.
Don't worry,
When we
it will
come
go.
back, we need to really tackle the issue. Can a woman have it all? Stay with us. We'll be
Yes,
right
she
back.
can.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. All right, so Tokwe, take us to the promised land.
Our question is, can a woman have it all? I think all is not, all for each person is different.
Right.
All for you might just be that I have 3 kids and I'm good. So let my husband hustle, and all for me, I've fulfilled everything by just taking care of my children. All for someone else is, I want my name on the billboards everywhere. And so until she achieves that, she's not successful.
Right.
So I think that each person must understand what all means to them and work tenaciously towards achieving it. If you need to employ a maid to help you get it done, if you know that you sacrifice, because there was a poet that came on our show that did a presentation to us, and she spoke about how there's a set of women out there that they know that their husband is cheating, but they don't mind. They let it go because they carry the Prada
I
bag.
mind.
They do. For that lady, she's not bothered. She has
Yeah.
let go of that part of the man's
She's
life.
fine.
She's okay because she's enjoying the other parts. All for her is that I have my children will inherit all his property, and I will live a good life.
But that kind of woman can probably be crying at night.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
But-
but let me
well-
take this call from Pius. Pius, are you there? Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead, please.
And actually, I don't think the woman can have it all.
Right.
It's impossible.
Okay.
A man too cannot also have it all.
Okay.
It's impossible. Even in a family that there is no communication. Huh? A family there is no communication, you can't expect the woman to have it all. At least, in a family, even though a man must do something for the woman, so you can't tell me the woman is perfect, because no man is perfect, no woman too is perfect. That's what I have to say.
Right.
So I disagree with that lady that is saying that
Have it
the
all.
woman can have it all.
All right, thank you very
It's
much,
impossible.
Pius. Lady that said that, yeah.
Because I interviewed her during this thing. I said, how was her husband, her father? Now, she said they were going to the business together.
The way to, because my
Eh,
dad,
so that's different now. They can go and do something in the office.
That's what we were saying. They are different relationships.
My dad is
They don't go
Let me-
there.
hang in there. We can't talk at the same time.
My,
Nobody will hear
my
us.
dad he builds structures for a living, so he has his own time,
Right.
to himself. Now, you see, for me, right now, I started by saying that you have to know where you're going. Every stage of my life has been different, There was a stage I had a maid, and I looked at it, I said, this maid wasn't helping the vision where I have a picture. When I say that the woman must know where she's going, it's not coming from a selfish place. I have a vision. And in that vision, it includes what my family should look like. Right. It includes what my life, my career should look like. You know, so if at every stage in time, I am putting checks and balances to ensure that this is where we are headed, then you will find out that you can actually have it. My own is that do not compare notes. I'm not comparing notes. So when you're telling me, if I tell you that I am fulfilled, I have it all, you have to accept it, that I have it all. You don't say that because we're not there 50 times in a day, I'm not having it all.
Which 50 times?
I'm just saying.
Wait.
Are you trying to defend yourself?
It's a rhetorical statement. Right? Let me take this call from.
I'm just telling you.
Yakub, are you there? Thanks for calling.
She's back on my page.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead, please.
Good morning, Sister Yena, and everybody in the team.
Good morning.
Yeah, I dare disagree with you this morning. You see, let's take 3 things as an example. For example, your career, your husband, and your children. There's no how you can have it all. It will be saying here. Because one must go for one, for two, at the end of the day. Because at long run, career always go for the other two. Because if you say that my career, if you say your career every day, your husband will totally let you do. Because according to what Sister Yeni said earlier, you let your husband for 3 months, and then you are not telling me that you have it all. Believe me, you somebody else will take your place. Thank you and God bless you.
Very good, Yakub. I'll come to you, but let's use 2 people. There is the Ibukwa Woshika.
Who is that?
Does she not have it all?
Family.
For goodness sake.
And there's a Mo Abudu. There's an Oprah Winfrey. These are people, names we know. Now they're all different women.
Folorusha Alakija.
We have the Ibukwa Woshika with the family. And someone like that looks like she has it all.
Murayo, I think she has it all.
Has it all.
I think she has it all. Because
it doesn't matter.
What she has
so even though Moabudu is not married, but she still has it all.
According to what is her preference.
Having it all is relative.
It's relative. Exactly. That's what I was saying.
So why would you now come and tell me that I do not have it all?
But it's a perception out there. That's
what you're saying. And that's why I'm telling women out there, do not compare anything with anybody. Because Ibukwa Woshika, for instance, now, she has grown through the ranks, headed different boards of top multinational companies. Yeah. She's still a family person. Right. She still has her relationship. She still has her husband. They might not be the go-to every 2 seconds going to the bedroom and coming back. But yet, she has a fulfilled life. And you cannot come out and say that she does not have it all.
There are ways around this. I was saying something just before we went on the break. You take care of your husband. You take care of your children. Right. You take care of whatever business it is you're having. And at the same time, you talked about balance. There are different people with different ways of balancing things. Right. For me, I would say the man in my life is my priority. I take care of him, I take care of my child, and I take care of every other thing that needs to be taken care of. Sometimes one has to give for the other, but not one has to give permanently for the other.
That's the stage she's talking about. That there's a stage in your life. Let me take this.
I don't mind leaving my job for a while to take care of. If let's say my next set of kids are triplets, I have to leave my job to take care of them for a while.
So
but then that doesn't mean I stop.
Like, gotcha. Moving on to Juwan. Hang in there. Let me take Juwan. Juwan from Jos. Juwan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm here.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, well, I want to contribute my... Hello?
Yes, we can hear you very clearly. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to contribute my input to the topic.
Go ahead.
Well, when we talk about relationships, we're talking about marriage as well. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes. Very clearly, Juwan.
Yeah. So, and I believe people go into relationships because they believe in what they are doing, because they believe in the relationships. People go into marriages because they believe in the marriage. So, and I believe when you go into something that you believe in, I think you should try as much as possible to make that thing work. I believe giving up things like materialistic possessions, your career, I think it's worth giving up to make your relationships, your marriages work. And I just heard some people talking about the Mo Abudu. They were saying they have it all. You never can tell. You never can tell what their dark moments are. You never can tell what their lonely moments are. Or what they come to show, what they come to tell you, they show on the media, what they show in the papers, they are totally different from what they feel, what they pass through in their own personal life. Right. You understand? So I believe we should, and I believe lines should be drawn.
All right.
I believe boundaries should be.
Thank you very much.
Crossed.
You're very right. Now, you're right. I know you agree with him, but the point I wanted to make, what we started with, was the fact that the perception that a woman is incomplete if she's not married with children or has a career. So that's what we're trying to correct here, which is what he's saying, that everybody has their own issues and you cannot judge by mere appearance of this.
You gave examples.
What I'm saying is, having it all is relative.
Right.
It's for you is this. For you, it's not giving your husband 21 times a month. For you, it's relative.
Right.
But I cannot say because this one has it. I'm seeing this one has a job and she has a career that I want my life to be like that. No, because I don't know what is inside her own.
Okay.
That's why I said
I don't realize
that. Because I'm not going to. I cannot compare myself to any other woman.
That is what I said.
No, I'm saying my argument with you was about the husband.
Okay, let me let Tokwe come in then. We'll take some calls and tweets.
You gave some examples, and I think that it just processes what I said about sacrifice and the fact that our all for women is different. Right. And in Bukwawashika, like Juwo said, we don't know what each of those people are going through personally, but from what we see on the outside, she has what we claim is all. Oprah Winfrey never been married, but what Oprah's name means around the world is something that some people would think it's unaccomplished, cannot be accomplished within the context of marriage. But for her, she's had it all. And I've read a lot of her interviews where she says that she's having a ball because that is what she wants to do with her life. I think everybody must find what their all is. I read a story of a real life woman in Lagos, Nigeria, whose husband, high flyer, she's also doing very well, has to do a lot of late night meetings. She said she got a lady, she's a medical doctor, she got a lady that has issues with having children, took the girl and made the girl a PA to her husband. And the girl's job is to keep him from all the other ones. So in her mind, she said she employed her as a second wife to be taking care of the man while they are outside because she can't run around late nights with the woman. Right. This is an elderly woman. She said it. It's not story.
Let me understand.
She said that
you hire a woman to go accompany your husband.
Yeah,
she doesn't having it all.
That's all. She's having it all. She doesn't have the time. She doesn't have the time to take care of the man in all the other areas. And the man has a lot of activities. So let him not go around sharing it to everybody.
Let me take this call. YK, let me take this call from Ebony. I'll come to YK. Ebony, are you there?
We're considering all.
Yeah, good morning.
Ebony, are you still there?
Yes.
Please go ahead. Thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Tope, long time. My name is Prince Ebony. I've been watching your all of you, and I'm always impressed with your discussion.
Thank you, sir.
Even the last time you brought a colorist.
Okay, you have 30 seconds, though.
Good. Writing on the existing
topic
issue that you want, the last caller mentioned, I want to address this issue from fashion perspective. You see, fashion is about majority, where you find people, in group accepting a certain culture. But an individual person can be different. You can create your own world. You see, the core values we are missing in this nation, where you see the young generation women of today not taking family so serious. You see, all those people you mentioned, Lucky Janko, they are their dark moments. What they come to show you on TV is just a mirage.
Right.
You should be able to understand how to, take care of your society, take care of your family, and make sure that you have a positive impact.
Okay, all right.
Thanks for your call. Agreeing. He said a woman can have it all depending on the person judging. Thank you.
All right, let's take a break.
I know about this couple.
Let's take a break, YK. When I come back, we'll come back and we'll take your gist. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Yes, Thanks for staying with us. YK, you wanted to give us one hot
Yes.
gist. Yeah.
My story is this. There was this couple, and everybody thought she had it all. They will see them at parties, they were beautiful, everything. The woman, when she sees her husband, when they enter inside the house, they beat themselves, die. So you can never know
that somebody has it all.
Whether somebody has it all or not. When they were in the bedroom, now beating, not be even any other thing.
There's somebody I heard about yesterday. Somebody that I really, really admire, and this is one of the people I really, really, really admire. And someone was giving an authentic gist yesterday. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So nothing is always what it seems.
You know,
let me come in.
You see this issue of having it all is relative. I, for one, believe that in life, everything has its own purpose and stages.
Right.
But what I am talking about, why I'm saying it is possible to have it all, when I am 80 years old and I'm sitting down thinking of my life, I want to say to myself, I've had it all. I have children. I have a good husband, somebody I'm happy with. Yeah, and some people might not want children. Exactly. So if I'm able to have a career, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do that, and still somehow manage all of them,
right.
I have it all.
Okay, let me take this call from Pastor Abraham. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please. We can hear you.
First time caller.
Welcome to the show.
God bless. And the woman that said, concerned a woman should have it all. I want to say something to her. If woman can have it all, whether in your career or wherever, God knows it very well. And that is why he makes you people as a helpmate for a man. In the Bible, God makes it clear for you and I that if because of God love you and love me, that is why when he created a man, he now said he wants to bring a woman to be a helpmate of that man, to help that man. So that is why I think by myself that woman cannot have it all in anything you do. You must first of all submissive to your husband. Oh, when you submissive to your husband, like the other woman that wear, I don't really know her name, that wear black suit, and I really appreciate all of you. All of you are doing very well.
Thank you very much, Pastor Abraham.
I want to say you people are blessed.
Thank you very much, Pastor Abraham.
Thank you.
Now, you see, the stage of...
I need to ask you a question.
Okay, please, no, ask. I have your time today, Waki.
I have your time, go. If your husband now says, Uwa, I love you very much, but you see that your view that you are doing is taking you away from me.
Stop
I need you to be with me. I need you by my side. What would be your decision?
First of all, my husband will not even say that.
I say if.
I know who I'm giving the answer to the question. I say if. He will not say if.
Do you know the meaning of if? Okay, define if.
It's a possibility.
If is for a possibility.
But listen.
Answer. Yes or no?
Let me answer the question. It's not going to be a yes or no answer. First of all, my husband will not say
that. Like this, like Nigerian politicians.
No. Secondly,
my husband and I have been through a lot. 11 years is not beans for you to be married and stay married to someone. We have been through challenges, and he knows that when there's any time that I need to make a sacrifice to ensure that we move forward, he knows that I will not turn down that opportunity.
So you will leave your
So that is where I'm saying that, YK, every woman, you first of all know who you are dealing with. You know who you are, you know where you are headed. A lot of people now, you go on Instagram, you will see things on Instagram. Somebody will be lying that your husband buy this, buy that. You will now go and meet your own husband in the house and you'll be punching the person. You must know who you are benchmarking what's it called, achievements to. A lot of women, it is when they see somebody else succeed, they now use that, oh, this person is fulfilled.
You have answered my question.
All right. I have answered your question.
Hang in there.
Of course I will.
Of course I will.
I don't have a problem.
That is all. Like, just
all
need
right.
to know.
Answer. Let's move on to Mary.
Why should your success even be measured by somebody else's idea of success?
That's what we're saying.
We are all unique.
Wait.
We are all
If you are
unique.
in a marriage, right?
Yeah.
There are some sacrifices you need to make at certain
Of course.
points.
That's
your husband,
normal.
I have said it before, if my husband tells me, Mariah, listen, this is your view, drop it. Because in the interest of my family, I will drop, then go back and try to fix it, hopefully to then come back.
Let me even add something, because I was trying to make a point. I said, you see, if we want to understand that every life in life there are different stages,
right?
There are different challenges. The fact that you are going through a challenge at a particular time in your life,
right,
it doesn't negate whether you are having it all or whether you are fulfilled. Okay, you should understand that challenges will come.
Yes, can I take some
tweets, please?
Reverend says any woman that thinks she has it all must sacrifice some of it, if not the other room. I like that one.
I won't join people. Why can't a woman have it all? Unfortunately, some of our men are uncomfortable with that. Good morning, ladies. That's from Thelma, Lagos. Adenike Omotosho says, good morning, beautiful ladies. I believe as a woman, you need to create your own definition of all. Exactly. Margaret Ikpeme says, we always wish to have it all, but in reality, we never, unless we're all telling lies. Israel, can we really tell what goes on in those houses you mentioned?
Israel Fab says, you can have it all, but can't balance it all. Set priorities in order.
Right.
Hassan Sisi says, it saddens one's heart to see women of nowadays neglecting their main priorities, husbands and children. Halimat, please, Auntie Yenny, help me tell Sis Uwa that a woman is the nut of the family. Take it or leave it. You can't eat your cake and still have it.
Not having it all does not mean you are not happy or successful. No one can have it all, because there's always something we are pursuing. I think Lady Omeri is being misunderstood. Her all has as a definition. Oh, sorry. I think
Abiola Scott says that for me, all is focusing on my kids to be excellent in all they do. All is family. Hello, right. I have it all.
Thank you.
This question is to you, Uwa. Can I read it?
Yes.
Is Uwa playing the devil's advocate here, or she really means what she's saying?
I'm just trying to be realistic and not try to make it look like if certain things are not happening the way you want it to happen, does not mean you do not have it all. A lot of times we misunderstand that there are challenges that marriages face, there are challenges that you will face as a human being per time. So, but that doesn't negate that you're not fulfilled or you're not successful.
We have to round up. I think one thing we can take out from this is the fact that every woman must define what is all to you.
Yes,
you want to be on billboards, you want to be known across the world.
That is your all.
You just want to have a child. Like Nima says, I want to just have my husband, my children, I'm okay. So there's some people like that. You define your all and then achieve it, right? And then find a way to ensure that nothing that you balance access.
Let's not forget number one, your all and run after it with your all. Yes.
I like that. I need to be hearing.
But I think we must commend all the men of your view. They are trying.
Yes,
thank you.
I love you. They are trying. Tell him because he's not watching.
They are trying. When I wake up beside my partner at 4 a.m., he will think of his life. Is this what I bargained for?
Right. Okay. So. Women out there, we celebrate you. I'm sure let's try to make the best of our situations, all right?
Be you.
Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.